Hey there and welcome. Ever thought about learning Arabic but didn't know where to start? Well, you've come to the perfect place. Today, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to build your very first story in Arabic, piece by piece. By the end of this, you'll have a whole little story you can actually tell someone. Sound good? Let's get into it.
So, are you ready to learn your first complete story in Arabic? I promise we're going to take this super slow, step by step. It's way easier than you might think. Let's do this.
Okay, so every story has to start somewhere, right? Our story begins with a feeling that, let's be honest, we all know really well. That feeling of being hungry. It's just the perfect starting point because, hey, everyone gets hungry.
All right, first word on our list, the Arabic word for hungry is ja'ir. Listen to how it's said. Ja'ir. Let's try that again. Ja'ir. Now, you might notice that little ayn symbol. That represents a sound called ayn, and it's a sound you make kind of deep in the back of your throat. Give it a shot. Ja'ir. Yep, that's the word for when your stomach is talking to you.
Okay, so we have our word. Now for the magic part. Let's make a sentence. It's super simple. In Arabic, ana means I. So all you do is put them together. Ana ja'ak. Boom, I am hungry. You've just said your first complete sentence in Arabic. How cool is that?
So our story's main character is hungry. What do you do when you're hungry? You go get food, of course. So this next part is all about action. Time to get moving.
And where's the best place to go? The market, of course. The word for the market is asuk. Try saying it with me. Al-suk. You see that al at the beginning? That's basically the Arabic version of the. So al-suk, the market. Simple enough, right?
Okay, so let's break down this little trip. It's really just 3 simple steps. First, we have to get there, right? So, step 1, adhab ila al-suk. That means I go to the market. Then, once we're there, what do? Step 2, ashteri hubzan wa ma'an. That translates to I buy bread and water, just the essentials. And finally, step 3, aud ila al-bait, which means I return to the house. So there you have it. We go, we buy, we come back. A whole little adventure.
Okay, our hero has returned from the market with the goods, bread and water. Now we get to the best part of any food story, the satisfying ending. Let's see how this all comes together.
First things first, after that trip, it's time to eat. And the sentence for this is nice and straightforward. Akul at-ta'am. I eat the food. Akul is I eat, and at-ta'am means the food. That hunger problem is just about to be a thing of the past.
And this is where we see a total transformation, you know? At the start of our story, the feeling was ja'ir, hungry. But now, after eating, the feeling is shab'an, which means full or satisfied. You can see that perfect before and after right here.
So let's put that new feeling into a full sentence. Al-an, ana shab'an. The really important new word here is al-an, and it means now. So you're not just saying I'm full, you're saying now I'm full. It really marks the end of that whole journey for food. Mission accomplished.
Okay, we're almost at the end of our story. But wait, there's one last really important phrase we need. You know, every good story needs a nice little bow to tie it all up at the end, and this one is no exception.
And here it is, shukran ya ummi, which means thank you, Mom. So sweet, right? Maybe Mom gave you the money for the market, or maybe she was the one who made the meal. Whatever the reason, it's just a really beautiful, common way to show gratitude. And it's the perfect way to finish our story. Shukran is thank you, and ummi is my mom.
And just like that, you've learned a complete story. You followed it from start to finish. So, what do you say we do a quick, super low-pressure quiz to see what's stuck? It's just a fun way to help you remember these new words. You ready?
Okay, question number 1. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of the story. I am hungry. How do you finish the sentence, Ana?
Are your options suk, which is market, akul, which is I eat, or jai, hungry? Take a moment. And the correct answer is jai. Ana jai. I am hungry. Awesome job if you got that one.
All right, next up. Remember at the market, our character bought something? And water. The sentence was ashteri waman. What was that thing they bought? Was it khubzan, which is bread, ta'aman, which is food, or beitan, a house? What were those 2 key things? Yep, the answer is khubzan, bread. Ashtari khubzan wa ma'an.
I buy bread and water. You are crushing this.
Okay, last question. After the market trip was over, where did our character return to? Aoud ila, I returned to the where.
Your choices are Ammi, my mom, Al-Bayt, the house, or Al-Souk, the market. Where did they head back to?
And the final answer is Al-Bayt, the house. أعود إلى البيت. Seriously, congratulations. You just walked through and remembered the key moments of your very first story in Arabic. That is a really big deal.
Think about what you just did. You learned how to tell a whole story, a logical sequence of events in a brand new language. You went from being hungry to going to the market to being full and grateful. It's amazing. So that really only leaves one question. What story are you going to tell in Arabic next? Thanks so much for hanging out today, and definitely keep up the great work.